Welcome, Brainiacs! Thank you for joining us today as we dive into the thrilling world of comic books. New Comic Day is almost upon us, and we're here to give you an exclusive preview of the latest and greatest releases hitting the shelves. Get ready for adventure as we show you epic storylines, iconic characters, and the stunning artwork that brings it all to life. Don't miss out on this exciting live stream. It's time to feed your brain on BrainScan!
Woo!
Yeah!
Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of BrainScan, where here at Green Brain Comics, we will scan our shelves and show you all the new books hitting the racks this week, Wednesday, October 2nd, 2024. Woo!
Woo! Rabbit, rabbit.
That's right. It's October. Yeah, today is the first. So rabbit, everybody. Hopefully you're ready for spooky season. It is officially October and makes it officially Halloween time. And we can't wait for all the spooky Halloween fun to begin. Ooh.
We got some on the shelf this week.
Oh, yeah. The horror shelf is packed. I am Katie, and we have Monty on the live chat.
Hey!
Woo! We are live, so chime in and let us know what you're excited about this week, of course. And if there's anything that you see on the shelves that you would like us to put in your pull bin, please let us know that as well. Boom. We have cameraman Dan.
Howdy, folks.
Piping in with the fact checking, giving us all the details. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead, sir.
We've got people coming into the chat right now. Here's Tyler Dayspring.
Hey! Welcome, everybody. Dan's going to be piping in with all the deets. Fact checking me.
I'm a deetman.
And without any further ado, let's get ready to look at some new comics.
Woo!
We're going to start over here in our all ages section with Ms. Rachel and the Special Surprise. Is this a comic? It's more like a picture book.
Yeah.
Aw, but it's very cute. You know, picture books are just comics, really. Words and pictures put together to tell a narrative.
But this one's special, and it's got a surprise.
Aw, encouraging speech and learning through play and music. How fun.
All right.
Also, on our all ages shelf, we have Scaredy's Nutty Adventures.
Ooh, spooky.
It's Scaredy Squirrel Gets Festive. I don't know if this is spooky or they're just getting ahead with the holiday festives.
They got the frightening Halloween costumes on and everything.
Okay. I do love squirrels, so that's cute.
I think that rabbit is an antlered beast.
Ah, I see. Rabbit. Reindeer. Over here in our middle grade section, we have the Archie Halloween Spectacular one-shot. There we go. That's more seasonal.
Oh yeah. It's the official comic book of Halloween.
Oh, awesome. We have Cactus Kid Rumble at the Rodeo from Emmanuel Guerrero.
This isn't the first Cactus Kid that we've got. We've also got the previous one, The Battle for Star Rock Mountain.
Nice. We got volume 1 of Darkwing Duck Negaduck.
Collects that recent first arc. Yeah.
I Lie Popeye, number 2 of 5.
That first issue was fun. Very different Popeye.
Fantasy Sports 3.
This is sealing off the trilogy from Sam Bosma and Flying Eye Books.
The Green King. Ooh, we got a new Phoebe and Her Unicorn volume. It's Unicorn Time Machine.
This is volume 20 of the award-winning Dana Simpson graphic novel series.
Kids are crazy about the unicorns.
They're nuts about them.
Yeah, we got our unicorn poster right up there. Personalized and everything.
Aww. It says right there, to Green Brain Comics. And that's for you, to Green Brain Comics.
That wraps up our middle grade section. Now we're going to circle around here and see what's new over in our manga section. We got all kinds of cool, fun manga over here. We have Falling in Love with a Traveling Cat. Oh, look at the cute little painted cats.
This is more of an art book, but it's got a lot of traveling cats in it.
Sure, it's by Juno. It's Mofusen's first illustration book.
Oh.
This is very interesting. This is the manga biography of Charles M. Schulz, the creator of Snoopy and Peanuts.
Charles Schulz has got big giant eyes.
That's so wild. Also, it is the 5th edition of the Pokemon Visual Companion. Gotta catch them all. They have to put out a new edition every time they add more Pokemon.
They got to update, I guess. I don't know. Maybe the power levels increase.
Oh, yeah. But super cool. It's got all the Pokemons and all their evolutions. Also on the manga shelf, Mobile Suit Gundam, the original Mobile Suit Gundam. Kukuru's Dones Island.
Easy for you to say. This
Volume
is
1.
from Junji Ono and Kodansha Press.
And rounding out the manga shelf over here, it's The Real Musashi, the true story of Japan's greatest warrior. Ooh.
This is another cool manga book from Tuttle Press. They do a lot of how to draw manga, but they also do some manga, and it tends to be kind of historical in basis.
Nice.
Cool stuff.
All right, that wraps up our manga shelf. Now we're going to circle around to see what's new here. Actually, we don't have anything in crime or action, so I'm going to go around this way, and I'll meet you over in horror, where we got all kinds of spooky horror comics. Woo! We got 20 Degrees Past Rigor, #1, kicking off a new series from Zombie Love.
Zombie Love is the relatively new publishing house from Rodney Barnes, who they put out the Blackula adaptation from Rodney Barnes. He is expanding the offerings. This is also written by Rodney Barnes with art by Man House. Looks like some good old zombie action.
Oh, yeah, it's good to see some new zombie books on the shelf. Somebody was just asking what they should read after Walking Dead.
There it is, folks.
There it is. Ooh, we got the DC Compact Edition of American Vampire, Book 1 from Scott Snyder and Raphael Albuquerque, and Stephen King.
And we also have the regular size
Nice.
Book 1 from Scott Snyder, Stephen King, and Raphael Albuquerque.
There you go. If you want your pictures big or little or travel in size.
So the smaller one collects 1 through 11, and the bigger one collects 1 through 12. All right.
What? Is that weird?
Yeah.
Why would they leave that 12th issue out?
Page count.
All right. Ooh, another new series to check out over for Creepy Time. It's The Creeping Below from Brian Azzarello and I always want to say Lana Del Rey, but that's not right.
It's Vanessa.
Vanessa Del Rey. Nice.
Cool
Super
looking
creepy.
horror.
And The Crow is back with issue 1 of 3. Dead Time from Sumerian Press.
Yeah, well, this does feature a brand new cover and a new publishing house. This is first time back in print for, gosh, probably 15 years.
Oh, is it the original?
No.
Oh, what is it?
This is a side miniseries written by Jim O'Barr with interior art by Alex Maleev.
Nice.
Yep. Goes back a little way.
All right. But Crow back on the shelf. Ooh, and then wrapping up this 4-part miniseries, Cult of the Lamb, #4 on the shelf this week.
Spinning off of that award-winning video game.
Another new series, it's Johnny Gatlin, #1 of 3, also from Zombie Love Studios.
And also from Rodney Barnes. This features art by Simon Kodransky, a little bit of horror western.
Nice. So much fun horror. And I know the super popular series, Nice House on the Sea, everyone's going to be excited about. It's #3 of 12. Night of the Slashers, #1.
It's a brand new series from writer Cavan Scott with art by Marvel veteran artist Paul Fry.
Ooh, from Magma Press.
This is just all out monster attack. It's pretty cool.
The Principles of Necromancy, trade paperback.
Collects that miniseries also from Magma.
Ooh, and if you like your horror with a little bit of a little bit of camp, we got the 45th anniversary of Svengoolie one-shot.
This is Svengoolie's Halloween Bonanza,
Yeah, it
featuring
is.
not only this amazing cover by local legend Bill Morrison, but also he did one of the stories on the inside. Classic Bill Morrison, great stuff.
Nice. Vampirella Dark Reflections, number 5.
Got a Perio cover, yeah.
And wrapping up the horror shelf with a Werewolf Frankenstein one-shot.
And I just realized this is a Zombie Love Studios book as well.
Oh, they dropped everything this week.
Written by Chris Robinson with art by Steve Cannon.
It does say Frightful First Issue here, even though it says one-shot. So I'm not sure what's going on there.
Still a first issue.
Right? Ooh, so much new spooky stuff on the shelf. In time for spooky season.
Just in time for spooky season.
Now we're going to come over here to the original graphic novels, or OGNs for short. And I'm going to pass the mic to Monty if they're ready to show you what's new over here in our graphic novel section.
All right,
Take it away, Monty.
Monty looks ready.
Totally ready. Thank you, Katie.
You are welcome.
Hey, everybody, we got some good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. First up, we have Adulthood is a Gift. A celebration of Sarah's scribbles by Sarah Anderson. This book also has a little fuzzy cover.
All fuzzy. And it has stickers too.
Good stickers.
Ooh, stickers.
Very funny gag comics. Highly recommend. Ditching Saskia by John Moore and Knee Tools by Flying Eye Books.
That looks really cool. Flying Eye does the nicest books.
Very pretty. Juna, The Extraordinary Life of Juna Barnes by John Macy. A book about Juna, who was a writer in Paris in the 1920s, socialized with James Joyce, Peggy Guggenheim, and a few other people. She was a lesbian and wrote a book that is really well known. I forget what it's called. Nightwood, her novel, considered to be one of the greatest lesbian love stories ever written. And then the stock market crashed, and she was sort of disappeared from the scene. And this book is Sean's pick of the week.
All right.
Woo!
Beautiful.
Next, we have No Rules Tonight by Kim Hyun-suk and Ryan Estrada.
This is from the creators of Banned Book Club. Ryan Estrada is a longtime friend of Kids Read Comics. He's tabled at A2CAF a bunch of times. They were there last year with Banned Book Club, and I'm looking forward to seeing them again touring around with this book.
And next we have Processing, 100 Comics That Got Me Through It by Tara Booth. This book is spectacular. This book has all the gooby gouache paintings you could ever desire. This book is funny. It's kind of like body gross, goofy. It's got a lot of body gross, super relatable, and very funny. And I'm so excited about this book, and it's my pick of the week. Woo!
Woo! Look how beautiful.
Yes.
And disgusting.
It's so gross. And then next we have Roxanne Dunbar Ortiz's Indigenous Peoples History of the United States, adapted by Paul Pert Smith. This is a graphic adaptation of the nonfiction important book of the book of the same name, Indigenous Peoples History of the United States.
This is published by Beacon Press. Features art by Roxanne Dunbar Ortiz. No, that's the author.
That's the author.
Oh, Paul Pert Smith. Okay, gotcha. And Paul Buell is advising on it. That's cool.
Very cool. And next we have The Scrapbook of Life and Death by J. Webster Sharp. Look how creepy! Oh, this is so cool.
Oh yeah, the pointillism on that is so fine.
And the inside of the book is all pointillism, like the cover. Oof.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And that is published by unknown publisher of unknown origin. No, it's from Avery Hill. Everybody knows Avery Hill.
Yes. The Worst Journey in the World, the graphic novel, Volume 1, Making Our Easting Down. This is an adaptation of the book by Apsley Cherry Garrard. Is this the one about the 1920s ship that goes to the South Pole and gets stranded and then they have to survive for a few years on the ice?
Shackleton.
Is it about the Shackleton?
And I read the blurb on that and saw that they were going to Antarctica on it, but I don't know if it's the same expedition.
Yeah, maybe it's not the same expedition.
This still looks pretty messed up. And yeah, the Shackleton expedition was a nightmare to begin with, and this, you know, anything that imitated it was probably just as bad.
Yeah, probably just as bad. You can see pictures about the Shackleton at the Detroit Zoo in the penguin place.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
it's pretty cool, actually. And then what do we have? In our European section, we have the Great Turkey Walk.
It is. Well, this isn't really the normal type of genre that we put in the Euro graphic novel. It is an Angoulême 2023 Youth Award winner. So, you know, it's got that. And all the creators are European, so it's a Euro graphic novel.
It's a Euro graphic novel. And turkeys are the best. Honestly, turkeys are the best.
You know that the turkey was almost the national bird?
Turkeys were almost the national bird. That's right. Benjamin Franklin really wanted the turkey to be the national bird. I think he was right, folks. I think he was right. They're really smart and so bizarre. Here you go, Katie.
Thanks, Monty. All right, now let's circle around here and see what's new over in our strip reprint shelf.
We got a whole bunch here.
Aw, yeah. Starting with the Calvin and Hobbes Compendium, Portable Compendium Edition, Volume 3.
Classic material in a smaller cut size for smaller hands.
Nice. They got their Halloween faces on.
Yeah.
And then we got a bunch of cool classic comic magazines. We got Alter Ego, number 190.
Focusing on jungle comics.
Back Issue Magazine, number 155.
Focusing on giant Venus flytraps with cool skeletons and all.
Oh, that's extra spooky for Halloween. That is actually kind of terrifying. Comic Book Creator, number 36.
Featuring the artwork of Tom Palmer.
And wrapping up the classic magazine row here with Cryptology, number 1. This is all reprint material, right?
This is articles about classic
Oh, or
comics.
articles.
Yeah, Tomorrow does a lot of these books.
Right.
This is the first issue of this series. I'm not sure what their publishing schedule is going to be, but this is classic material featuring art and discussion on Bernie Wrightson.
Nice.
And Toys from the Crypt and Killer Bee horror movies with a amazing Bernie Wrightson cover.
Sweet. Just in time for spooky season. From now on, I'm going to do the voice of the Crypt Keeper for the rest of the video.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. Nothing, no special items over in the special item area?
Not this week, just comics.
All right. Well, we're ready to get back into the comics over here in sci-fi.
Yeah.
Starting with the What If Aliens trade paperback.
This collects that recent miniseries co-written by Paul Reiser, the star of the scene that they're what-ifing.
Nice. Ooh, Barbarella's back with a new number 1.
And a new Joseph Michael Linster cover.
Whoa, and it's Dynamite's 20th anniversary?
Wow, all right.
It's the return of the EC line with Cruel Universe, number 3.
I think they got the credits on the back, maybe. Oh yeah, this issue features Cullen Bunn, Dan McDade, David Rubin, a bunch of amazing creators, and some very cool EC-style shorts with this Greg Smallwood cover.
Ooh, here's something that's back in print. It is The Filth with a new and improved deluxe formula.
I guarantee you, you can't improve on perfection. This thing's just the way it came out the last time, and it's amazing. And gross.
And gross. Ooh, it's the Godzilla, the Encyclopedia.
Oh yeah, we were scheduled to get this last week. Had a little bump in the road. Got them back in. It's amazing. Godzilla, the Encyclopedia from Titan Publishing.
Speaking of Godzilla, we got Godzilla Rivals, Mecha Godzilla versus King Ghidorah. That's a one-shot.
This is a cool one-shot with a fun cover.
Ooh, we got, this looks like it could be over there in horror with all the dripping blood. Skin Police #1 drops from Oni this week.
Yeah, this has definitely got a future sci-fi angle to it, but yeah, it's got its horror to it. And this is from Oni Press.
You know, and I've seen this cover on all the previews, and it just now made me think, is it an homage? Is there another, like, looking through a hole of a person cover?
I'm not sure that they're giving it credit, but that is a rip of the hard-boiled cover by Jeff Darrow.
Jeff Darrow, that's it. That's the one I was thinking about. Ding, ding, ding.
You got
Nailed it.
No prize.
Oh. That wraps up our sci-fi shelf. Now let's see what's new in indie superheroes. Starting with Wesley Snipes, The Exiled trade paperback.
You can't get more indie superhero than Wesley Snipes.
Nice. Free Agents #4.
Continuing that series from Kurt Busiek.
Hyde Street kicking off a new series in the Ghost Machine imprint.
That's right. Jeff Johns is back with another new series. This time he's assisted by Ivan Reese, Danny Mickey, Brad Anderson, and Rob Lay in this very cool new series, Hyde Street. Yeah.
Nemesis Rogues Gallery #3.
Continuing that series from Mark Miller.
And Redcoat #6.
Wrapping up the first arc of this story from Jeff Johns and Brian Hitch.
Also on the Ghost Machine imprint. Savage Dragon #272.
Oh, what abominations lie in wait for us in this issue.
All of them. Shadow Man Soul Eaters #1 of 4 is back with a Resurgence tie-in.
Yeah, he's back.
Spawn is also back with #357, breaking a record with every issue.
Yeah.
And King Spawn #38 also drops this week.
He's so kingly. With his green vapors coming out of his eyes.
Where's his crown?
Gets in the way of the cool cape.
We got that cool collar. We got issue #2 of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Night Watcher.
Ooh, written by Junie Ba.
Nice. And wrapping up the indie superhero shelf with the Tin Can Society with the corrected cover.
Hooray, they got it right this time. This is a new series from Giant Generator. That's Rick Remender's company. Written by Peter Warden with art by Francesco Mobili.
Nice. That wraps up our indie superhero shelf. Now let's see what's new in fantasy adventure.
Ooh.
We got Conan #2, Battle of the Black Stone.
This is a crossover, a time-traveling crossover, a dimension-hopping crossover written by Jim Zub with art by Jonas Scharf.
All right. And wrapping up the fantasy shelf with Red Sonja, Death and the Devil.
Oh, another Linsner cover?
Is that the same guy that Conan's fighting?
Yup. No.
They both look like pilgrims.
Watch out for pilgrims.
Watch out.
It's pilgrim season.
That wraps up our fantasy shelf. Now let's see what's new in the DC universe.
Also, proper response would be rabbit season.
Rabbit season.
What's up in the DC?
I was too busy trying not to say anything bad about pilgrims. We got Absolute Power, #4 of 4, wrapping up this miniseries.
Oh, that's right. Mark Waid and Dan Moore have been bringing the fire with Absolute Power. This big giant epic is a little bit oversized, but still affordable. Absolute Power #4.
Nice. And speaking of Grant Morrison re-released collected volumes, this is the Grant Morrison and Chaz Traug compendium edition of Animal Man from the Animal Man series that started way back in the late 80s. This was my first introduction to Grant Morrison, and I immediately fell in love. It is amazingly written, amazing character development. I completely went crazy over this book when it came out. It is one of the first series that I followed regularly when I first started reading comics, and it's great to see it on the shelf again, and that's why I'm making it my pick of the week.
Woo!
Woo!
Amazing. I'll back up everything that Katie says. Not only is it all of those things, but it's also all of the Grant Morrison Animal Man, all under one cover with this beautiful Brian Bolland cover. Look at that shaved head, nutso Grant Morrison right there.
10,000 monkeys at a typewriter. I'm pretty
So
sure.
good. He's at least 9,000 of those monkeys.
Also new this week, we got Batman number 153. He is all in.
Oh, are you ready, folks? It's time for a new era of DC Comics. This is the classic team that you know and love on Batman with a brand new story. Chip Zdarsky and Jorge Jimenez. Jorge Jimenez did this A cover. And we got a DC all-in foil variant from Dan Samper. You'll see a few more of these this afternoon.
Shiny.
Got a 1 in 25 by Libermejo, maybe? No, this is Francesco Mastroso. Very nice. And then we got a 1 in 50 by Walt Simonson.
Whoa.
Interesting.
Looks pretty broody.
Batman 153, the first new story in the all-in era from Chip Zdarsky and Jorge Jimenez.
Nice.
Here we go.
Birds of Prey, number 14, also all in.
Brand new story, same creative team, Kelly Thompson, Sam Bosri. Got a Leonardo Romero cover on A. We got a foil from Dan Samper, and that's it.
Nice.
Okay, those aren't incentives. They're not incentive variants, they're staying on the shelf. But,
Oh, I know. I was making it every other one.
Oh, okay, cool.
Also new this week, we got This Land is Our Land, a Blue Beetle story in a graphic novel for young adults, cut size.
Yeah, this is a reimagining of Blue Beetle. It's not DC Universe. It is telling a very important story about immigration and what it means to be American.
All right. Ooh, we got another compact edition. This is Catwoman, Trail of the Catwoman from Darwin Cook and Ed Brubaker. Whoop, whoop.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is classic material. Some of my favorite comics.
So good.
Darwin Cook is such an amazing illustrator and storyteller. Ed Brubaker has such an amazing story to tell. And it's all wrapped up in this smaller cut size book, but still fun to read. Catwoman, Trail of the Catwoman.
And only $10.
Dang, man.
$10. These compact editions are only $10. So if you were looking for a cheap price point to get in on some of these amazing classic stories, this is your opportunity.
Yeah.
All right. And speaking of the all-in new DC redo, here it is.
Here it is, folks. So, DC All-In Special is a one-shot written by Joshua Williamson and Scott Snyder with art by Daniel Samper, Wes Craig, Dan Mora, and a host of others. This is a very unique book as a reading experience. It is not featuring not only a wraparound cover, but it is a flip book. We have half the story in the DC universe on the front side, and when you flip it over and when you get to the center, you're instructed to flip it over and start reading from the other side, and that is the absolute universe side. You get to meet absolute Batman, absolute Superman, and absolute Wonder Woman for the first time in this one-shot special. We got a 1 in 25 from John Gang, and I believe we had a shiny one there.
Oh, I was already showing it off.
And it's a shiny one. This is a lot of fun. It's a kickoff to a great new era. It's an amazing opportunity to jump on right now, and it's my pick of the week.
Woo!
There it is.
Mm-hmm. Boom. Mm-hmm. Boom. Woo! All right. Also new this week, DC Horror presents Creature Commandos 1 of 6, just in time for spooky season.
This is written by writer-actor David Malkian and featuring art by Jesus Hervas.
A fun one-shot, DC's I Know What You Did Last Crisis.
That's right. This is their new quarterly anthology one-shot, bunch of short stories, and it's got this Dan Hip cover.
Yes, love those Dan Hip covers.
Get it while you can.
Ooh, another cool YA DC graphic novel is The Strange Case of Harleen and Harley.
Written by New York Times bestselling author Melissa Marr with art by Jen St. Ong.
Fun. Ooh, we got Justice Society of America, number 12 of 12, wrapping up this maxi series.
It's the ultimate issue from Jeff Johns and Todd
Nice.
Knock.
Just in time. We got number 2 of 5 of the Multiverses, Collision Detected.
Spinning out of that video game.
Crossing over all the Warner Brothers cartoons. We got number 2 of Plastic Man No More.
This is from DC Black Label, deals with a little bit more visual grossness from Christopher Cantwell.
Nice.
Yes.
Poison Ivy, number 26.
New storyline, same creative team, G. Willow Wilson, Marcio Takara. We also got a foil variant by Daniel Sampere.
Poison Ivy is all in.
There it is.
So shiny.
And then Shazam,
Also all in.
same creative team, Josie Campbell, Dan McDade, and a foil cover by Daniel Sampere.
Whoop, there it is.
There it is.
So shiny.
These
All
are
in.
short-ordered, folks. Get them while you can.
So all these all-in ones are kicking off new story arcs in this issue, correct?
That's correct.
All right.
Yes, DC All In is a great opportunity to jump in at new story points and with some recognizable and new characters. Yeah,
Nice.
there it is.
All
Okay.
right. And that wraps up the DC universe. And now let's see what's new in the Marvel universe.
Right.
We got Ultraman X Avengers number 2.
Continuing that crossover.
Daredevil number 14.
Ooh. By
Uh-oh.
Saladin Ahmed.
Somebody's unmasked. Deadpool number 7.
Look out, world, it's the new Deadpool. And we got a 1 in 25, designed by Torn Clark. Yep, new Deadpool.
We also got the Deadpool Wolverine World War III trade paperback.
The old Deadpool.
Oh, not the new Deadpool. Get Fury number 6.
I think this wraps up this mini-series from Max Comics, Garth Ennis, Jason Burrows.
Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider number 1.
This is a one-shot featuring a couple different short stories about Ghost Riders, and we get an introduction to a brand new character.
Whoa. We got number 10 in the facsimile edition series of Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars.
Reprinting a classic issue with a classic cover. Speaking of classics,
This is, guessing, just a new printing of the origins of Marvel Comics by Stan Lee.
this is a new printing by Gallery 13. Yes, Gallery 13 and Marvel Comics did a joint publishing venture to get this back into print, back on the shelves.
Nice.
Classic reprints, first issues, origins from all those characters.
And I think it's got like essays in between, little stories, little text stories about the history.
Yes, a great introduction to new readers.
Nice. Spider-Gwen, the Ghost Spider, number 6.
Another classic Mark Brooks cover.
The Immortal Thor, number 16.
Fun. New Klon.
Venom War, number 3 of 5.
All in a wrestling ring.
Nice. Venom War Spider-Man, number 3.
Cool armor, Spider-Man.
Whoa, he looks like he's about to fight some Power Rangers.
What do we got here?
Ultimate Black Panther, number 9.
Oh, we get the first glimpse of a new Ultimate character. Who could it be?
Oh. Is it?
And we got a 1 in 25 by somebody. That's very nice.
Oh, very nice. And the collected volume of Ultimate Black Panther.
That collects the first 6 issues. Yes.
Peace and War, volume 1.
Brian Hill, Stefano Caselli.
Over on our mutant shelf, we got Storm #1, From the Ashes, A New Beginning.
Beautiful cover. This new series is written by, can't remember that, Marawi Ayundeli, and featuring art by Lucas Vernick. We got I think one copy of the art germ variant left. I think that's art.
In Hyuk Lee? Or
In Hyuk Lee, that's it.
In Jun Lee is one of those.
And this 1 in 25 is by Lozano.
Ooh.
Very nice.
That's nice. All right.
Storm #1, From the Ashes, A New Beginning.
Hexia. Wolverine Deep Cut #4.
This is the last part of this mini-series, recollecting a story that never got told.
Ooh. X-Men #5.
Ryan Stegman's back.
Nice.
Got a 1 in 25 by somebody.
Oh, sorry.
That is...
Somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very good.
I was looking at all the colors and the checkered, and it was making me think that it was like from Generation X,
Right.
where it was all like checkers and stuff. It had what's his name on it from the artist from Death that was then doing X-Men for a while.
Chris Bacalo.
Chris Bacalo had a lot of checkers on everybody. Wrapping up the X shelf with the Uncanny X-Men Facsimile Edition number 244.
I can't remember. Is this can't remember who debuted in this issue.
I don't know, but for a bunch of superheroes, they all look like, oh, I'm so scared, little girl. Like they're all standing on their little tippy toes.
Yeah.
They all got powers. They could get those guns.
Awesome. Facsimile. And then...
And last but not least, we got a couple items over here on our Star Wars shelf. We got Star Wars: The Battle of Jakku, Insurgency Rising, issue #1.
First issue of this rapidly produced mini-series written by Alex Segura. It's got 2 stories in it, featuring a bunch of new characters. Hooray!
And Star Wars Inquisitors #4.
Featuring a beautiful Nick Bradshaw cover.
All right. All right, that wraps up the list for this week. Those are all the comics that are hitting our racks this week, Wednesday, October 2nd, 2024. Woo!
All right, we did it.
So many new comics. We have so much stuff, guys. The pull bins are packed. The shelves are packed. We got all kinds of spooky comics waiting for your Halloween spooky season to kick off. Hopefully you saw something that you're super excited about and can't wait to come in tomorrow to pick up your new comics. Woo!
All right.
All right, let's do a quick event. Coming up events we have on Monday, October 21st, is our next Brain Candy event. That is going to be from 7 to 9 p.m. Brain Candy is our live rotating showcase of artists, writers, and musicians, all curated by the Emerging Writers Network and hosted here at Green Brain Comics for free of charge. The event runs monthly on the 3rd Monday of every month. Excuse me. And is free to attend.
This month featuring music from Jeff Spisak, the poetry of Denise R. Irvin, the prose of Andy Mazzino, and the visual art of Kaylee Blevins.
Nice.
Yeah, it all happens on Monday, October 21st, 7 p.m.
And then the following Saturday is our Trick or Read event, where we will have free Halloween comics to give away all day. We'll have all the details up on our socials very soon. There's going to be downtown trick-or-treating in the Dearborn Business District as well. And that is going to be Saturday, October 26th.
Yes.
Yes. All day here at Green Brain Comics from 12 to 7 p.m.
All right.
Boom.
It's going to be awesome.
Yes. We do another video every week on our YouTube channel. That is the Final Order Report. Dan lets you know all the new books that are up for order right now so that you can get your orders in and secure your copies of hot issues and variant covers, or just to make sure that you get the books that you want and don't have to worry about them selling out when you get to the store.
I'll get that posted up on YouTube Friday afternoon. Keep an eye out.
Boom. And let's see, check out our web store at greenbraincomics.com, where you can shop our entire store inventory from the comfort of your own home for orders picked up in store or shipped to you directly nationwide. Check out ComicHub, our retailing partner, where you can manage your subscriptions, pay for your asides, and do all of your pre-orders, especially all the ones that Dan shows you in the final order video, all from the comfort of your own home or on your mobile device with the ComicHub app available for iPhone and Androids.
Yeah.
Boom.
I think we got it.
Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of BrainScan. We do this live every Tuesday at 6:30 on our YouTube and our Facebook channels. So be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe so that we stay in your feed and you never miss an episode. Stay up to date on all of our happenings. Check out our socials on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, where we post cool stuff every week and where you will learn about all of our upcoming events as well. We are spreading the love of comics and graphic novels from the heart of East Downtown Dearborn since 1985, now in our 40th year. Feed your brain at Green Brain Comics. Woo!